Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's WV Running Dawn here. Today is my final long run before the marathon next weekend, and short 9 to 10 miles. And to make it easy and simple, I'm just going to run up the trail up to the end to Northview and back. It'll be 9 miles and a bit. Maybe loop at the senior center once or twice, and I'll be done for the day, for the afternoon. Got some busy stuff to do today. This week was my anniversary week. Anniversary was Thursday the 28th, and then I had some work to do on my car. Remember last week I said the car started working. Well, turned out to be the starter on my new used Subaru Crosstrek. I'll tell you all about that in a little while. So it is not really raining, but misty, drizzle, whatever you want. Drizzle, yeah. Drizzling right now. So it's going to be another wet run like a few weeks ago. But I'm on the trail. That means wet and wild. So, trying to keep myself from getting too wet. I'm going to go around the puddles, not through them right now. It's not that bad that I can't go around them, so let's keep going. All right, guys, I'm not sure how much I mentioned in previous videos or last week that my anniversary was coming up, and it was this past week. Like I said, on Thursday, I had the week off from work, and that was I had things planned I was going to do. Stacy and I, we weren't going to go anywhere because we've been putting out money for certain things that we needed lately. So we decided we were going to spend this anniversary quietly at home, but didn't realize that the starter was going to decide to go out on the new car, the new used car. And so I spent the better part of the weekend last week after my long run. I spent Sunday taking as much of the part or the starter stuff off. Had trouble getting the last bolt loose, so work on the car lasted into Monday. Kept watching videos on how to remove it, and then finally on Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, I got it loose, and I took it to Advanced Auto. They tested the starter, and it was bad. Throwing flames out, they said. So I called a few places. Oh, now I think, you know what? I think I got the thing out on Tuesday, but it was too late for me to call anybody, try to find a replacement. So Wednesday I started calling Subaru garages, and nobody had any at the first 3 or 4 places I called. One place said, we won't have them until the middle of next week. There's none in the warehouse. They're on back order. And that should be the same for everybody, one guy told me, no matter where you call. But fortunately, I called the same place that I bought the car from. Now, they had a replacement starter for me. So I said, hey, put my name on that starter, please. So they did. That was Wednesday, the day before my anniversary. So I ended up, I was talking to the guys at the Subaru garage. I talked to 3 different people through voicemail and actual phone calls. None of them could tell me for sure whether that starter was covered under my CPO warranty, which is certified pre-owned. So they declared it certified pre-owned when we bought it. I only had less than 25,000 miles, or pretty close to it. And then 2018, they wanted me to tow. They said I had to bring the car to them, to the garage. They had to evaluate it, and then if it was the starter, they would have to find out at that point if it was covered by my warranty. So I'm like, why do I want to go through the expense of towing the car to Morgantown and they say no, it's not covered? Well, it's already in Morgantown. What am I going to do, tow it back to my house? So I called Subaru. Yeah, I called the 1-800 Subaru number, Subaru 3 I think it is, and guess what? The starter was not covered. They told me I got the basic warranty plan. If I would have upgraded to the next plan, it would have covered the starter. So, long story short, I don't know if they didn't know what they were talking about. One guy said, yeah, it should be. You have less than 60,000 miles on that thing. It should be covered with the powertrain warranty. No, it's not. Not covered because I didn't get the next step up plan, which I had to pay for. The basic plan came with the basic warranty was powertrain, engine powertrain, which covers engine components, powertrain components like bearings, axles, rods, that kind of stuff, CV joints. Now, long story short, anyway, I had to drive them. I drove Stacy to work, went up and got the new starter, took it back home. In between raindrops here and there, got it back home, and I had the starter on. I already had the old one off, so I had the new starter on within 30 minutes. 30 minutes I had the starter on and was on my way down to get Stacy. I went up, I took Stacy to work, drove up, got the new starter, brought it home, put it on within a half an hour, and was able to be up at the school to pick Dexter up by 5 o'clock, and then drive the cart down to pick up Stacy from work. So all that in that short amount of time, when if I had to take the car to those guys, it could have been days still, could have been without a car right now. Well, not long after that, guys, my GoPro battery died on me, so now it's the next day. I finished my 10-mile run, and got myself home, got cleaned up, all that good stuff. And now I'm preparing for the final run of the week 15 of my high running beginner marathon training plan. Last run for week 15, 3 to 4 miles. So got dropped off at the senior center and taking a slow run back to the house on the trail. Just taking these last 2 weeks, I guess, kind of easy. I went on the trail anyway. It's been such a dreary week. I had the whole week off. I got to spend it working on my car all that time. Rained almost every day. On days that it didn't rain, I was working on the car, but I got it fixed. We get to take the car, the Subaru, to Huntington for the race, which is next week. 1 week away. Upcoming running for this week will be, I think it's mostly 3 to 4 miles and or 20-minute run sessions. So it's a very easy week, and I'm hoping that all the rest is going to do well for me and for the marathon. So I'm going to eat well, take care of keeping my body in shape, do the runs easy, don't go out there and hurt myself for last week before training, I mean before the run. Just want to go down there, get the race done, see our boy, and come back home. Haven't heard anything about it being canceled, so that's good. This is what they call the biggest race in the biggest marathon in West Virginia, from what I've been reading about it. So we'll see how it is when I get there. But I'm going to finish up this run, go home, get cleaned up, get something to eat, get some breakfast, and then get some dinner later before it's time to bring the girls uptown for trick-or-treating. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it, drop me a comment if you have any questions about the final week of training, or about the marathon training plan, or the marathon itself. Share if you think somebody you know would like to know more about the high running beginner marathon training plan, or the Marshall University Marathon. Thanks for watching, guys, and come back again so you can see me in the next one. Remember, it's a great day to go for a run wherever you may be, even if it's been so wet and cloudy and dreary. It's still a great day to go for a run wherever you may be.